At the edge of Canaan stood Jericho, old as rumor and proud as stone, its walls thick with confidence and fear. The city believed itself unmovable. History, after all, had never knocked politely. Rahab lived where the wall met the sky. Her house leaned into the stone like a secret pressed against an ear. People called her many things, some kindly, some cruelly, but Rahab had learned a rare art. She listened. Merchants talked, soldiers boasted, travelers whispered, and long before Israel's feet touched Jericho's dust, Rahab had heard of a God who split seas and humbled kings. She weighed these stories carefully, the way wise people weigh gold, not by shine, but by substance. One evening, two strangers arrived with the stiff posture of men pretending not to be afraid. Rahab saw through them instantly. Spies always thought silence made them invisible. She welcomed them anyway, not because it was safe, but because truth had begun knocking louder than fear. When the king's men came pounding at her door, Rahab stood between power and conscience. She hid the spies beneath flax on her roof and sent the soldiers chasing shadows. It was not a lie born of mischief, but a choice carved from conviction. "I know," she said later to the spies, "that your God is God in heaven above and on the earth below." Jericho's walls had ears, but Rahab's heart had vision. She asked only this: mercy. Mercy for her parents, her siblings, their children. Ordinary lives folded into extraordinary days. The spies swore an oath and gave her a sign, a scarlet cord in the window. Red as promise, red as memory, red as hope tied where everyone could see it. When the day came, Jericho trembled. Trumpets sounded, voices rose, stone failed, but one house stood marked, breathing, alive. Rahab gathered her family inside, and the cord fluttered like a quiet flag of faith. Amid the thunder of falling walls, mercy remembered its address. Rahab walked out of the ruins and into a new story. She lived among Israel, she married, she became a mother. Generations later, kings would trace their bloodline back to a woman who chose courage over custom and faith over fear. And so her wisdom remains. Walls fall, cities fade, but trust, boldly tied to the window of the soul, still saves.